happy with this one. Are you actually?
Hello, everybody.
Jesus.
This is the podcast number 1. We're joined by Nico the Gamer. That's your name right now, right? I don't care.
Nico the Gamer.
Nico the Gamer.
Follow me on Twitch.
This video is sponsored by Miles Besignano. His new album, Potato Flavored Yogurt, will be dropping, I don't know, in like a month or something. I don't know.
Miles is back.
He's pretty lazy. So it'll be dropping on SoundCloud and on YouTube, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good album. So how are you doing? How are you doing tonight, Nico?
Yes, I'm doing pretty good now.
Well, how are you doing? Explain to us how your days went.
So it was a pretty average day. I woke
That's
up,
really cool.
and
Have you seen the Mortal Kombat
dogs.
11 trailer?
Miles, that comes up pretty early in my story. So I wake up in the morning, I sniff my dog's butt like usual. I eat a piece of my cat's hair, and then I watch the Mortal Kombat X trailer, and my mind is blown.
I'm stooped as well. Did you get bamboozled? As when you saw Shao Kahn?
Mortal Kombat X
11?
is gonna be so good.
Yeah. So that's actually what I want to talk to you about. You haven't seen the trailer, correct?
Shut up, cracker.
Okay, so I don't care. I'm gonna explain the trailer.
Anything.
So the beginning of the trailer,
I'm Noodle Arms.
So pretty much what happens is, sorry, I'm using my phone for this, so I can't really search it up. But anyways, there's like Shao Kahn is in the story mode, which is the first ever
I can't wait for
not
Shaggy.
DLC character.
Miles, I can't wait for
Shut
the
up!
DLC character.
Shut up!
Shaggy.
Shut up! The first ever DLC character. The first ever DLC character. Not DLC character, but like pre-order character that's in the story mode. So that's pretty crazy. Like we've had Tanya in Mortal Kombat X, and Bo Rai Cho you didn't fight against him, but he was in the story mode.
And then you got
Sadly, we didn't see Fujin in Mortal Kombat X. That would have been wild. That would have been like rowdy, but we didn't see him. Sorry about Nico. He's playing Beat Saber. He refuses to stop because he's unprofessional and an idiot.
I hate you.
Okay, so if you hear music, that's what it is. I don't think it's copyrighted. I think so that people can stream the game.
That's genius.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 looks pretty good. I saw it. We finally saw the collector for the first time and all.
Follow me on Twitch.
His creepy glory. He's got 4 arms and
follow me
blue.
on Twitch.
That's pretty crazy.
Follow me on Twitch.
Shut up! No one loves you.
Follow
And
me
then
on Twitch at Nico the Gamer.
beat you.
Yes, that is
and
Nico. N-I-K-O Z-E-G-A-M-E-R.
And
For daily Fortnite funnies.
There was a secret character. There was a cloaked character behind Chronica in one of the shots, and that could have. I've got a theory.
Is anybody watching?
I saw a YouTube video, and they said it could be Frost.
Yes, nobody.
I'm saying that's Ashra, but the thing that kind of doesn't work is that they're talking to Shao Kahn, and talking about how he can protect it. Ashra is against Netherrealm, even though she's a demon. So that's interesting. But the other thing I've heard is that that's Centurion. I just don't believe that because since we saw the collector, that means that leak was true. And that means that Centurion has like a weird like stuff on her head. So I think that could be the Elder God that Raiden was talking to later in the trailer. I think that would finally, to get an actual, like, fully Elder God at the moment type thing, instead of just, like, Shinnok in Mortal Kombat X and other games. where he was kind of like a half elder god, like,
I'm a
or maybe he
demigod.
was an elder god, but now he's not. We might actually get a full elder god, which would be really crazy. Another thing we saw finally was Sonya Blade. No, we did not. Finally, well, we did finally see her, but we saw Jackie Briggs. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel too good about that.
I agree. You know, the thing with Jackie Briggs is that whenever I just didn't really like her as a character, she was kind of boring. And I didn't, whenever I played her in the story mode, I wanted to die. It was the worst experience I've ever had. She's so clunky that, like, I don't get how they can bring her
Way
playstyle
too
back.
clunky.
She's really clunky. Like, she feels like a robot. I don't get how they can bring her playstyle back. And, like, back from what it was last game. But, okay. So remember
That's
whenever
very
Ed
clunky.
Boon tweeted that to watch out for a familiar face.
Flunky reminds me of Toto from Madagascar.
In the new in upcoming comic casts, I think that's the Collector. Okay, I don't know why, but the Collector reminds me of Ed Boon. His face is Ed Boon's face. There's no way it's not. You know, or it's Jackie Briggs, because her hair and like her face kind of reminded me of, you know, King T'Challa's love interest in not Mortal Kombat, Black Panther. So it could be that actress. I think that would be really cool.
Shush with this
It might have been Sonya Blade. Never mind, guys. I don't know who Sonya Blade is. I don't think it's the actress from the Mortal Kombat. They changed Mortal Kombat in the movies. They changed Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. So they changed the entire like cast except for Kitana and Liu Kang, which was pretty hilarious because it's like a completely other movie. You have anything to say about that, Nico? Didn't think so, cause you're deaf. Food. You like food, Nico?
I know that sucks.
I like pizza. What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Dude, that sucks so much.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Dude, that honestly, that just sucks so bad. Honestly.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
It's the worst, but it's just the worst.
So, like, what is it?
I will guide the hell on your rise. I'll be there for you. Either. I kind of want to make a PowerPoint.
So, anyways,
I
what is
cannot-
your favorite kind of pizza?
Miles, I kind of want to make a PowerPoint presentation to show my teacher if you ever ask me what did you do yesterday.
So, what's your favorite kind of pizza?
I ate it.
That's interesting. My favorite kind of pizza is pepperoni pizza from Boston Pizza. No, that's not true. It's the best pizza in town, but Domino's Pizza takes the spot for best pizza on my list. But in general, it is Boston Pizza, made by me on my blog. Check it out. And
Hey guys, I'm going to kill this man while he sleeps.
shut up, get out. God, no, get in, stay in. You're my guest. Get in. Stay
No.
in. Yes.
Miles, only if you delete the video.
Okay, I will definitely. I guess I'm just talking to myself now. So my favorite kind of pizza is pepperoni pizza from Domino's Pizza. Medium sized, about 8 slices per pizza. It's very good pizza. It's got good crust, consistent pepperoni, consistent sauce, one of the most important things, because like if you've got too much sauce in one part, like if you've got really good sauce in one part, then like chances are there's not a lot of sauce in the other part and it's garbage and it just tastes like bread. But yeah, and the pepperoni, it's not too spread out, it's not too close together, it's good, it's great. The cheese, it's not too stringy. The pepperoni isn't underneath the pizza too, which is, if there are any people who like, if there's any companies that do that, don't go and give them money, because it's garbage pizza. It's not even pizza. It's pepperoni and cheese, right? It's pepperoni and cheese. And bread. And sauce. Because you take the pepperoni, right? And you put all the sauce on it. And then you take the cheese, right? And they always put so much cheese on it, it's ridiculous. But then the pepperoni is all saucy, so it just falls right off, and you've got nothing left but stuff, you know? And it really just grates my cheese. It really grinds my gears. It really jams my marbles. And it's like, oh my god, dude. It's so annoying whenever people do that. Like, God. Luckily, not a lot of pizzas in my town do that. They're only like there are only 3 places that do that, and I hate them all. Okay? It's just, it really butters my bread. My amount of disappointment is immeasurable whenever I see pepperoni underneath the cheese. You don't understand how I feel. It hurts. It really just bamboozles me, because I don't get how anyone likes it. You know? Unless, like, you're allergic to wheat, can't have the bread, so you're like, I'll just have the cheese and the pepperoni and a bit of the sauce. But it's just the worst. And like, even then, even if it doesn't slide off, whenever you take a bite and it's way too stringy because they have way too much cheese on there, it just falls off. And I don't know, man, it really hurts. What I look for in a good pizza is good dough. By that I mean it tastes good. The crust it's clear, but it's not too clear. Like, it's got those little like burn like bumps on there, but not too many that you can't even like grip it without getting your hands like dirty, or like it's uncomfortable. And like by the dough, I also mean like it's not like that, like it doesn't droop, which a lot of pizzas do for some reason. It's probably because of gravity. But we're getting off topic. The other things I like is pepperoni. Whenever a place burns the pepperoni, like right on the outside, like on the right around it, like just on the outskirts, it's so good. Like, you don't even get it. It's friggin' wild, man. And yeah, the cheese, I'm not a big cheese fan. Like, cheese, like, I like it on tacos and stuff, like, warmed up. But, like, so for that, like, I like cheese, right? Not too much, like a medium amount. Too little cheese, you don't have any cheese, and you can see the bread. Too much cheese, it's like I was saying before with the pepperoni underneath the cheese situation, where it's just too stringy and it just falls off. And me angry. The oh my god, what am I trying to say? Shadows. I should have made a script. Sauce. Okay. So there's a place in my town where it's the only place that I mark low because of good sauce. It's number 7. It's 2 for 1. Pizza, 2 for 1 pizza. Or 2/24/7. I don't know. The logo is really confusing, but it's one of them. And the reason I rank it so low is because the sauce, it tastes too much like vegetables. Like, I get it's made of vegetables, but it shouldn't taste like pepper. And that the sauce does. Tastes like pepper. It does taste like pepper, 2 for 1. But other than that, it's got some good crust. Like, surprisingly good. It's really good. The pepperoni is really good. The cheese is okay. The cheese is really important because it's always going to be on the pizza. Unlike the pepperoni, where it's only a limited amount if you're not, like, insane and you've got completely pepperoni all across your pizza. Then it's... Because that's how pepperoni pizza is supposed to be, you know? It's like that little treat, you know? That little extra crunch. But... It's not good. It's... You ever had pizza, like, cheese, and it tastes kind of plastic? It kind of tasted like that, but, like, it was, like, you know, like, you couldn't really taste it, but it was, like, kind of there, like, this is how much taste there is, right? And that's, like, the tiny bit of plastic that you can taste, but you can still taste it, you know? That's kind of how it felt. It's really wild. So... What other kind of stuff I can talk about? Boston Pizza. Why is it my favorite? That's a good question. 0 viewer and 0 like. Well, Boston Pizza is my favorite kind of pizza because it has...
a viewer if you want.
I'm trying to do a podcast. Get out. No, I don't. Get out. No one loves you. Get out.
Hey, I was your guest.
Get out.
Guess there's a good reason I left.
Get out. I'm sorry about that disruption. Boston Pizza. Why is it my favorite kind of pizza? That is a good question. 0 viewer, 0 like. It's not my favorite. Why do I keep saying that? It's ranked number 1. You might be thinking, oh, it's ranked number 1, then why isn't it your favorite? Because it's not as good as Domino's, but I like Domino's more. It's all about the GP, the general public, you know? And it's called Domino's Pizza in Boston. It's called Boston Pizza. So it's Domino's, though. So, like, that doesn't really work. It's just good pizza, you know? That's probably how they started. I don't know their history. And they're still doing that good. It's got the cheese, it's stringy. But it's the good kind of stringy, where it's like, it just kind of like detaches as soon as it like strings, and it's really good. And the pepperoni, it has that burn around the pepperoni, like the little layer of burnt, and it just gives that piece a bit of more taste, a bit more crunch, a bit more pizzazz, and it's just wowie zowie, you know? It's just a good piece of pizza. They're good sizes, the crust is good, it doesn't flop down, the crust, it's got those little bumps, but not too many, like I like, and the sauce is just, that's the thing I don't like about it. It's good sauce, but I think Domino's is better with sauce. It's good sauce. You can barely taste it, but you can taste it. That's what you want in a pizza. You can realize that it's there, but also if no one told you there was sauce, you would be like, oh, I guess that's just part of the pizza, you know? And I think they do a really good job at that, you know? Um, and it's just good. And I like, it's like 8 slices for a small, and it's like 10 for a medium, and it's 12 for a large, but they're not too big of pieces, not too small pieces. They're just good pieces, you know? And they're not very filling, so you can have a lot. And it's just, it's good. It's good pizza. My number 3, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut has some really good pizza. It's like Domino's, where it's just got all the things you like, you know? Like not all the things you like. It doesn't have the burnt edges on the pepperoni. But other than that, it's just a solid, it's a pizza. You know, it's a pizza. Now we're gonna go on our number 4. We've got pizza. Okay, the problem I have with pizza, right? It's good pizza. Yes? It's good pizza whenever you pick it up, but normally whenever it gets delivered to you, it becomes burnt. It's always burnt on the bottom. And that just really presses my buttons, because like you can't have a reliable pizza experience. Like you can't have a good pizza experience without going out and getting the pizza. And like if you don't want to go out and get the pizza, then you've got bad pizza because it's burnt at the bottom.
Yeah.
My number 5.
Yes, I'm just telling Miles that we're leaving. Miles.
I'm in the middle of a podcast, Mom.
Okay, we're going out for a bit. We have Nico.
What?
Nico, we're going out.
We have Nico?
We have Nico with us. You're alone.
Okay. Can you order some pizza? I want a food review. Okay. I'm gonna make you guys portable. For a little bit. What even is my number 5? That's a good question. Let's count all the pizza places in my town. Oh yeah. If you want to have pizza and you have a Metro in town, don't go to Metro. Oh my god, it's like pizza delivery, but 100 times worse. It's black. It's completely black. Pizza, it's like, you can still see some brown. But Metro, it's just flat pieces with black bottoms. And it... It really just hangs my painting. You know? It really does. And... Number 5 large. My number 5 pick for best pizza in town has to be, hands down, Gabriel's Pizza? I don't know. I don't really remember Gabriel's Pizza. Like, I don't know. I remember going there once. Actually, a couple of times. But I just remember the pizza being just good pizza. Just good pizza, though. Not great pizza like the other ones have been. Except for pizza. You know? It's just been aight. You know? There's nothing epic sauce about it. I do remember the crust having too much of those like burn bumps. And I think the pieces were a bit floppy, but nothing, it was not really big of a deal. And yeah. Oh my god, no. Wait, give me a second. Number 3. I changed everything I said before. That's moving back a slide. Number 3 is Little Caesars. Deep dish. Good job, Little Caesars. You did a good job. Little Caesars. Not a lot of people. Little Caesars here is like one of the only good Little Caesars. No one likes Little Caesars. Really. People like Little Caesars, but not really outside of our town, because like ours, I don't know, they took the bacon wrap away, but I think they brought it back, and like the bacon wrap just makes it so much better. Because you know it's bacon. You know, you can't not like bacon. But the bacon wrapped, the deep dish, I don't really care much for the normal, because it's not really like a specific pizza. It's just whichever one is my favorite for this list. But yeah, it's going to have to be Little Caesars. The deep dish, it barely has any crust, but it succeeds in not having any crust, because your fingers are going to get messy, but it's completely worth it for the taste and just everything about it. It's 4 slices, which I don't really like, but like, you know, it's a deep dish. You're not gonna have that many slices. I normally have like 1 or 2 or 3 maybe. But it's got great pepperoni. Like, it's not burnt on the sides, but like, it doesn't even matter because it's so good. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's so good. And it's got the dough. It's a deep dish, so it's like a square, so you can't really like flop. Well, it can on like a 90-degree angle, but it's weird. But it doesn't, which is weird because I don't like square pizzas. I don't know if you don't know me, but if you know me, you know that I don't like homemade pizzas that are squares, or pizzas whenever I go out that are like the squares. Because what is wrong with you? But it succeeds in what it's doing. The crust, it's got like those burn bumps, except for they go up, and it's like a wall, and they taste so good because it's crunchy, but it's not like burnt, and it's like, ugh, it's so good. And the sauce is amazing, man. Just, bruh, it's like up there with Domino's, man. But Domino's beats it by this much. You know, it's like Domino's Little Caesars, it's like Domino's Little Caesars. You know, it's like right there, right there. And the cheese is sometimes it's a problem. Sometimes it like breaks apart, but it's not normal. And even if it does, you can just like bite it off, because like it doesn't droop, so it doesn't fall off. So you just like bite that area of it off, which is really good. Yeah, they've got 4 pieces of pepperoni on each and every slice. They're normally on 4 different corners, so I don't really like that because there's nothing really in the middle to savor except for the amazing crust, sauce, and cheese. But I can manage. I'm gonna bring you portable. No, I don't want to stop streaming. I'm gonna portabilize you guys. So, and hey Stella, that's my dog. And it's pretty wild. But yeah, anyways, on to my 7. I've already talked about this. It's 2-for-1 pizza. 2-for-1 pizza. Oh yeah, by the way, I took... No, I didn't take Gabriel's. Gabriel's goes... It's like my last on the list. I don't really remember a lot of pizza places at that moment. But like, it's the last because I don't really remember it. Last of the pizzas that are like Metro or under the pizza pepperoni underneath the slice. Last for those because those just aren't very, very good. And Gabriel's is okay. It's just it's a slice of pizza. You know, 2-for-1. The sauce is not very good. But other than that, it's got some good ass, pardon my language, crap. It's just really good. Okay, boys, we're gonna have to do a quick sponsor break. So the sponsor of this video is Miles Bisignano, Miles the rapper, and his new album that's coming out called Potato Flavored Yogurt. So Potato Flavored Yogurt, a bit about it. It's a rap album from Miles the rapper. It's got some classics featuring Rippity Rap. We've got some Toilet Bowl Garbage Fire, and like your boy's personal favorite, Pep Zaw, talking about his favorite kind of pizza, pepperoni pizza. So anyways, back to the podcast. It's just good. Okay, bye guys. I'm sorry this was a bit of a short podcast, but Nico left, so I was talking